Hi, I'm Kendra Farizel. I'm a licensed acupuncturist. I do acupuncture for spiritual growth here in Denver, Colorado.
And I'm Jenna Keller, and I'm a psychotherapist and yoga instructor here in Denver, Colorado.
And today we want to talk to you about this idea of letting go. Because most people who are involved in any kind of self growth or interior work are familiar with this idea of letting go. And Jenna and I, we would like to reframe it a little bit because letting go, if anyone has ever tried letting go of something that is really dear to their hearts or something that's really triggers a lot of emotion, you will probably find that letting go is almost impossible because it's this action that needs to be done that maybe you're on some deeper emotional level unable to actually let go, or maybe you're not ready. So, we would like to actually talk about instead of letting go, we want to bring you into a space, this idea of acceptance instead.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Yeah. I think that's a great introduction to it. And what we're really talking about the other night out at dinner was this idea of what does it even mean to let go?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like, I have no idea how to do that. Or if I was to explain that to someone, I really wouldn't know what to say because I think it happens spontaneously almost.
Mm-hmm.
And so what we discovered was, when does this spontaneous letting go happen? Well, it's when you have full acceptance of what is.
Right, yeah.
And that's something that you can't always force. It's it's a state of being, I would say. It's a particular place that you're at inside yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And when there's that acceptance, the letting go just happens on its own because the other things fall away. What you no longer need just falls away.
Right, and I think that's so beautiful how you put it about how actually it falls away. So let's say, for example, you are having a difficult relationship with somebody and you feel that there's an issue that came up that you are telling yourself, I just need to let it go. Well, there's probably a lot of layers behind that. There's probably a lot of things that are really triggering you emotionally. And trying to force yourself to just let it go isn't actually realistic because you're not addressing some of these deeper layers that there's a reason why you're holding on to it.
Right. I would say it's not realistic and it's not actually helpful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's not even helpful and it's not going to be in service of your highest growth. Mm-hmm. And so instead, we invite you, based on what we've been talking about, to step into the present moment and step into what you're feeling with this experience. Mm-hmm. Are you feeling emotions? Maybe you can accept that it doesn't feel good in the moment. Right. Because letting go is an action that's almost like keeping the fight alive, keeping the struggle alive.
It's almost resistance in a strange way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I can actually guide everyone through a quick little exercise if you'd like. So if you're at home and you're watching and you'd like to participate, go ahead and just get comfortable wherever you're sitting or whatever you're doing. Even if you're standing, just close your eyes for a brief moment. And feel your feet on the ground. And just take some deep breaths, noticing your whole body all at once. And noticing the space around you. Good. Now just place your hand on your heart and get a felt sense of what's there. Just noticing. Good. And notice what happens as you simply notice what's there for you. Without judgment, without story. whenever you're ready, you can allow the eyes to gently open.
Thank you. Doing this on a regular basis is really the way to go. It's just being present. It's stepping into what is instead of trying to get out of what is.
Mm-hmm.
And so Jenna and I sort of propose less action and more presence.
Yeah.
And letting go is possible when you are fully present and allow the moment to be exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So I think that sums up our talk on letting go and acceptance for today. And, of course, there's more that can be done with this work, and that's what we do a lot in our individual sessions, is really help people step into exactly what's going on for them and help peel away the layers of what's there and be with it all and open up and accept it all. Accept yourself fully, accept your circumstances fully, and then you can take effective action.
Yes.
Which, ironically, sometimes the effective action is just the being. It's not the doing.
Right. Right. And a lot of times that effective action comes from a more inspired place instead of from that fighting, from that struggle, from that running from the discomfort.
Mm-hmm.
If you start with presence, then the action arises out of stillness and it's much more inspired and in alignment with your highest truth.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
watching, and tune in for our next videos.
Namaste.
Namaste.